Example 2, compare Julianne and Sam's total earnings. So on the left side we have Julianne, another word problem, and on the right we have Sam and he has an equation. So let's start on the left with Julianne and we're going to answer our questions, write our equation. Julianne saved $125 in March. In April, she plans to save all her earnings of $8 an hour. That's supposed to be April. I'm missing the P there. So just plug it in. All right, so she's already saved $125, okay? And then she plans to save her earnings of $8 an hour. So we have 125 and we have 8. We need to decide which one is our rate of change and which one is our starting point. So remember, the rate of change, M, or your slope, is the one that's going to depend or change over time, where your starting point is how much is going to just where our graph's going to cross the y-axis, where we're going to start at. So if she already has $125, we know that's where her account's going to begin. That's the starting point. The $8 an hour, well, that depends on how many hours she works, because the more hours she works, the more money she's going to make. So we would have 8 as our slope. So now we can write our equation. Remember, we're writing these in the form of y equals mx plus b. We call that slope-intercept form. So our equation would be y equals 8x plus 125. So what does the slope represent? What did the 8? How much she earns per hour. And what does the y-intercept mean? How much her account balance begins with. All right, so now let's do the same for Sam. All right, Sam figured out that the following equation could be used to determine his earnings. So T equals 10H plus 115. So this time we're given an equation. Now you may notice that this kind of looks like the same form of y equals mx plus b. So in that case, what would be the rate of change? What is being multiplied that would change depending on how much is worked? Well, the 10H, so that would be 10 as the slope. And then the starting point, well, that would be the plus 115. So what does this mean? The slope means he earns $10 per hour. That's how much he earns per hour. What does the y-intercept represent? His account starting balance. So that's how much he already has in his account. So it says, which is saving money at a faster rate, Julianne or Sam? So we know Julianne started with $125 in her account, and she earns $8 an hour. Whereas Sam started with $115 in his account, however, he earns $10 per hour. So even though Julianne started with more money in her account, she only makes $8 an hour. And Sam started with less money, $115, but he makes $10 an hour, so he makes money at a faster rate. So my answer here would be Sam, because he has a greater rate of change. So this is how you compare two functions, one in the form of an equation and one in the form of a word problem.